We are back. Peanut Gallery, take it away.
You always do that.
What?
We are back. Peanut Gallery, take it away.
It's fine.
So we finally got an idea of why Homicide is retiring. He has a cyst in his brain, and it's affecting his vision and speech.
Yeah.
So I think he wants to. It's good on him that he thought about this long and hard. He wants to retire before it gets too bad. I'm pretty sure that chair shots to the head do not go well with.
That's his style. Given his style, I'm not surprised whatsoever. He did win his match, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
That was on Thursday, correct?
Yes,
I think it was on Thursday.
And do you remember these guys winning the AAA Tag Team Champions?
I was actually excited about this. I'm like, Satnam Singh could get some great experience in AAA.
Nope. They won the titles of Triple Mania in August of 2024, and they haven't appeared since. And that's why I don't understand any of this.
There was such a great opportunity
There
here.
was.
With Singh there, he is a very experienced wrestler. You give him some money, he can work for you for that extended period of time. You missed a huge opportunity for Satnam to get some really interesting experience. And I just don't understand why they didn't follow up with something like this.
I don't know. They did not, though.
And then Jeff Jarrett is going to Rey de Reyes to defend the titles with him and a partner of his choosing. He has the physical belts.
Okay.
You miss a huge opportunity here, AAA.
They did, and why would you put the titles on people and not have at least some sort of long-term contract or plan in place?
You didn't have to have a long-term contract with them, but at least a plan, like some sort of guarantee,
or some date guarantees,
right?
Like, you have to work X number of shows for us, and we'll pay you for those shows.
Right. It was such a weird idea. There was so much potential there.
It
sucks. It really does.
Speaking of AAA drama, we're going to talk about. Well, we're actually going to see this later, but Alberto El Patron's suspension from wrestling in Tijuana for 6 months.
So what happened was he was trying to. Well, I'll explain it now so we don't have to do it later.
Okay.
He was trying to get heat from the Tijuana fans because he is a heel in the company. He is their current AAA mega champion. He got into an argument with the crowd. He jumped the barricade and threw a chair at somebody. Then another fan just decked almost said Del Rio, El Patron with a different chair right to the side of the head. It ricocheted off of him and hit just an innocent person there. Drinks were thrown. It was chaos. He is banned from Tijuana, at least in a competitive standpoint, for 6 months.
Yep. That was determined by the wrestling committee in that state. So they have the authority to do that. He can still compete in other places in Mexico, but he is just banned from that particular city, which is, I think, going to hurt efforts for AAA, at least for the next 6 months, because he is a world champion.
And Tijuana is a big market.
Oh, yeah. Now, Tijuana is a major city.
Now, I hate saying this because it is majorly like a big bust, but it's not like it's the end of the world.
No.
They didn't fire him because, it's only in Tijuana, and they don't defend the mega champion a lot. They can circumvent that with other things. They have other titles. They have
things they
hair versus hair, mask versus hair, blah, blah, blah. So there are other things that can circumvent that for a while where it's not a
big deal.
Right. It's not a deal breaker. They don't run a lot of pay-per-view. He'll be fine.
Yeah. So Vince Steele, he was a major indie star in the New York City area. He had an incident on March 16th in which he passed away, and it was a cardiac incident. Even though the medical staff were right there immediately, he had a cardiac event, and he did not make it.
Like he died in the ring.
Yeah, it doesn't say whether he died in the ring or not, but it was related. It happened right in the middle of a 4-way match. The cardiac event happened.
Weird.
Yep.
That's crazy. That it's a rarity when somebody dies like that.
Oh yeah. So yeah, he was pronounced dead. It doesn't say where he was pronounced dead, but he was pronounced dead. So rest in peace. David Finlay won the New Japan Cup.
Sweet. I'm glad about that. I don't know what else to say.
Saraya is indicated that she is going to be retiring from in-ring competition soon.
Should have told you. Should have told you. Told Told you a long time ago, man, what a terrible signing. It sucks.
It does suck. So WWE's ID Champions Tournament is going to start in Las Vegas during WrestleMania weekend.
God, it's going to be so busy.
It is going to be so busy here. GCW and FSW are going to be the initial first round promoters of the events.
If you're wondering what FSW is, that's Future Stars of Wrestling. Yep. That is the big wrestling school here in Vegas.
It's a big indie wrestling promotion. That's where Chris Bay came from.
Well, Chris Bay was there. Karrion Kross did some stuff with them. I can't. There were a few other names.
There were a few others.
Totally crossing my mind, but they're located here.
Yeah, they are.
So a lot of wrestlers a lot of local competitors, when they do stuff with TNA, they come from FSW.
Yep. So the Road to Clash in Paris has announced a lot of European dates, and people have taken notice that this tour that's happening in late August to early September coincides very specifically with AEW's All In event. If it were to happen in London, which is not happening in London this year, but it's very notable that people are complaining online about it.
Well, of course they are. It's like if you really wanted the competition, here's your competition. Right. You're just now fucking scared because AEW is dog shit,
right?
And WWE is just firing on literally all cylinders.
So Bill Goldberg is one of the latest people to do the stem cell sort of program that a lot of other wrestlers have done to kind of revive their careers, like Rey Mysterio has done. I can't remember. There were a couple of other people that have done it.
Yeah, some people have had it in their backs. Rey Mysterio, specifically into his knees. They go down to Mexico for the therapy on that. It's right on the border. What city is it in?
I can't remember the name of the city. But Goldberg is expected that he will be cleared to wrestle very soon.
It's also not even all that expensive. I think Rey Mysterio, because Rey Mysterio is getting like a lot of it.
You know what? I think it's Monterrey that you're thinking.
Is it Monterrey?
I think so. It's very easy to fly there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it's one of the big cities in Mexico. He wants to do one last match in the E, which is fine. And I am hoping that it's going to be against Gunther.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You just got to get the title off of Gunther or have it non-title, then I'm golden. I'm golden after that.
Yeah, put him some big Saudi show, right?
Yep. We did talk about this, about the parallel relationship with Sting and Lex Luger, where people want Sting to induct Luger into the Hall of Fame, which I think would be one of the better decisions.
Absolutely.
But if not Luger, who else do you think should be the person to induct him?
I do not know.
It's hard because, like, other than maybe it is really hard actually. Because, like, okay, other than that, I just can't think of anybody else who just had such that relationship. The other people who I can think of are dead.
Yeah.
It's like Yokozuna, he died.
Right.
You could do Brett. That'd just be sort of weird because they had like one thing.
Yeah.
You're not going to do McMahon even though they had that relationship there.
Diamond Dallas Page, potentially.
Yeah, but the problem is with Luger and Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Miss Elizabeth was Randy Savage.
Yeah, that was.
Sorry, that was my bad. Yeah, I could see that. Well, it would make sense because Luger
is the one helping
Luger stand again.
Yeah, to stand and receive it standing. So
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be.
Either one of them I'm going to be stoked about.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, if there's both of them, that would be even cooler.
Right. So Seth Rollins is going to, he has stated his desire to do football analysis. He's a huge football fan, and he is getting the opportunity to do so during NFL Network's Good Morning Football. He's going to be a guest host from March 24th to 26th.
Ooh, interesting.
So he has long expressed his desire to go into the sports commentary space upon his retirement, and WWE is letting him be a guest host.
Why not?
Well, yeah.
I mean, obviously Rollins can't wrestle forever.
Right.
He could do a lot with it, and if he's a sports fan, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yep.
Cool.
So WWE has considered putting Kamala into the WWE Hall of Fame as a posthumous wrestler. Very, very prominent in the 80s and the 90s.
Yep.
And we don't need to go into much more detail.
Well, because we're just not 100% sure if he's confirmed or not. I mean,
it is just a consideration.
They've really stopped with the announcements of who's going to the Hall of Fame, and it's
have.
kind of annoying. It's like you guys were doing well consistently, and now it's like it stopped for the few weeks.
Right. So just when you think that WWE can't put enough Las Vegas related events in their schedules, they have announced that they are going to be doing once again the Slammies
in Vegas. What night?
It is going to be Sunday the 20th, and
it's gonna be the WrestleMania, like after WrestleMania, during.
I don't know.
Is it before, like during the day?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say when it's going to be. Biggie and Kathy Kelly are going to be hosting it. You're going to have all your usual awards. Fans have the opportunity to go online to submit who they think should get the Slammies for this year as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
God, man. I mean, with the ID tournament, that's going to be on Wednesday. So like Wednesday through, if I'm not mistaken, like
Tuesday.
Monday.
Yeah, Wednesday through Tuesday, because I think they're doing an NXT event here as well.
I thought that was on Saturday. I think that's
no.
Saturday.
I'm not talking about Stand Deliver. I'm talking about just a regular taping.
Oh,
yeah. So
where's that Raw going to be? Is that going to be at T-Mobile?
Yeah, that's going to be at T-Mobile, I believe.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't know where the NXT taping is going to be held. Presumably not at T-Mobile, but we never know. Mark Henry signed a Legends deal. We all knew this was coming.
Yes.
Yay for Mark Henry.
There was another person who signed a Legends deal, and I'm totally skipping the name on it, but it was an interesting one. But I'm not surprised. His kid has expressed interest in going into WWE.
He has signed the WWE NIL deal.
Oh, he has?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're going to see another generation of Henrys.
That's cool.
Yep.
All right.
That's all I've got, though.
All right, awesome. So when we come back, we're going to do an unnecessary critique and breakdown of Spider-Man.